Yeah.
It's like everyone's supposed to be on the phone, like having hundreds of people listening to you.
Mm-hmm.
Good afternoon, take charge.
Yes. Is Mr. Mustaf there?
Yes, sir. May I ask who's calling, please?
Yes. This is a group of students from the philanthropy course to interview him about an application he submitted.
All right, sir. Hold for just one moment,
Okay.
please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead and introduce yourself when he comes on.
Okay.
It's like calling a guy and you left out his given, so you're like,
Shai Mustaf.
Hi, Mr. Mustaf. This is Megan Scary,
And Molly Vimini.
and we're part of the philanthropy class that you submitted an application for a $10,000
Oh.
grant.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing?
Very good. How are you?
Okay.
We actually just had some questions regarding your application and your program that we were wondering if you'd be willing to answer.
I most certainly will.
Okay, great. I guess the first question we wanted to ask you is, do you go to where the youth are that you help, or do they come to you? And if they do come to you, like, where do you operate out of?
We have a Take Choice Center in Forestville, and they come to us. We also go to schools and go to the neighborhoods, the communities, and apartment complexes, and go to rec centers.
So for the programs at the Take Charge location, are the participants required to get there by themselves, or do you guys provide transportation?
Let parents and bus transportation.
Okay, all right. Our second question is, we were wondering if you could describe exactly what the $10,000 would be going towards.
Okay. I got a $10,000. I have started a GED program for kids that's been detained and they transition back to the neighborhood. And many of these kids does not have a GED or do not have any kind of social life skills for employment. And the program is designed to provide them with GED enhancement as well as job readiness and job placement services. And go towards a certified staff person that would assist them with GED enhancement.
Okay, you mentioned how part of the money is going towards 5 youth on the waiting list in your application.
Yes, and also we would, the average cost per youth for the 4-month program is $2,000. And we would target, we would select 5 kids, and they would go through a 16-week behavior modification, family strengthening program, along with drug counseling and gang prevention counseling, and other kind of services they also would get. We have a wraparound services where kids get a variety of services once they enroll in the program. We also have so-called open-ended services. Once the kid goes through the 16 weeks, we're not satisfied with his progress. He'll stay around the program until we're satisfied that he made a change in his lifestyle, and his parents has to agree that the child behavior at home and in school has also transformed.
Okay, how do you select the youth for your program and those on the wait list?
Well, we look at the parent situation. Most of our parents are single mothers. And we look at the situation, and based on the child's crime, let's say he has a first-time offense. It's not as serious as a kid that has a second offense and a third offense. And we look at the kid, maybe the second and third offense he has, let's say he's been detained one time. Being detained one time usually is a first offense. The second time that he's probably been detained, let's say 2 or 3 weeks. We select kids based on their charges and based on their needs assessment.
Okay, before you said that they do the 16-week curriculum and then they're out of it based on what you believe is satisfactory achievement and progress. What exactly are examples of that?
16 weeks. We do a post-evaluation. And if the parents and the probation officer as well as to my staff, decide he needs additional services, we have open-ended services. He or she may stay until we're satisfied that he made the transformation to a good attitude and good behavior.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. You also said that part of your curriculum involves family strengthening and engagement.
Absolutely. One of the reasons is we believe that a strong family, a strong parenting, be a strong child. And the parents are required to come to, each time the child comes to the program, parents are required to come along with them. And parents are required to stay with the kid as long as he's in the program.
Has it been a challenge to get the parents to come with the kids?
No, ma'am. We average about 85% attendance for parents. One of the reason is, ma'am, that we believe that with the courts sitting here, it's almost it's mandatory that parents come with them. We might have 2 or 3 parents working night and can't get here, and we have a relative, somebody in the family come with them that can verify his behavior at home and at school. And over the last 20 years, we've had great parent participation in our program. As a matter of fact, ma'am, we have the highest rate of parent participation like anybody in the county.
Oh, wow. It's very impressive. One of the questions we had was regarding your GED program and wanting to expand it. So we were wondering what the current student-to-teacher ratio was for that program, for your GED program and classes.
Well, we have like 10 kids in the GED program, and there are 13 kids. And we have one part-time person, and we also are selecting some Bowie State mentors to come in and work with us with the program. We have 4 mentors from Bowie State University.
You currently have 4?
Yes, ma'am.
And how many are you looking to get, like increase your mentors by?
Well, right now we think 4 is probably sufficient because what happened, they're also students. And the young guys are very challenging, and so we think 4 is sufficient at this time. Well, we could use additional staffing. Some of the funding will go towards maybe hiring another part-time person to come in that's more skilled, a little older as well.
Okay.
Some of the money you said would go towards crime prevention literacy, and we just wanted to know more about that, like what sort of things you publish.
All the money goes towards crime prevention. All our services is crime prevention. Everything we do is crime prevention, safe neighborhoods, safe communities. Even the kids we target have been doing crime. With the high spot neighborhoods is high crime areas. We have been specializing in crime prevention for the last 20 years. And all our services are geared towards crime prevention.
Okay. One last question we had for you is, what do you think are the 1 or 2 things that really make your program different than others and successful?
Well, we had a 2008 evaluation by a Dr. Greenfield that specialized in program evaluation. And 3 things he said was the reason why Tate Cho has been so successful. Is because we had, first, he said, is the program design, it's a program concept, it's participation, and staffing. Well, the 3 main reasons why this program has been so successful. Remember, I didn't tell you, I'm not sure I did, that we've had every year we get the DJS does the recidivism audit of our program, and we've always been about that 92% success for the last 15, 20 years. In the last 5 years, we've been at least 92% success all our kids go through our program.
Okay, we were wondering if you had any questions for us.
Yes, ma'am. I want you to know, I'm very thankful and appreciative you guys called back. And I tell you, we have like 25, 30 kids waiting on our list and getting to the program. On Saturday morning, we have like 30 kids be here. We interview those 30 kids, and they'll sit for a while before getting to the program. Any kind of funding sources we can get, it's really appreciated. I'll be under $10,000. But I do hope that you all can give the $10,000. It go a long ways toward providing the services to population of people where many vendors usually overlook this population because they're very challenging. And Take Charge staff is trained very well, and we feel very comfortable with this population.
Okay. Well, if you don't have any further questions,
Well, do you think you may be able to provide the funding to take charge?
we're not sure yet, but we will be in contact with you.
Do you care to come out and visit our staff and visit our program and visit our classes?
Yes, we will let you know if we're going to do a site visit.
And if I'm successful in receiving an award, is there any kind of timeline I can gauge myself on about would be this month or next month?
When you would receive the funds?
If I'm successful in getting an award, when do I receive the funds?
You mean when would you receive the funds?
Yes,
It would be in May, probably middle of May, or it would be later part of May. You'd probably get the check in the mail.
I tell you, you make my day. You will make my day. I tell you that. I'm so grateful that you take charge, and I hope that I will receive the funding. Hold on, please, sir. Please, yes, ma'am. What do you say? I have someone talking to me. What's my ears? Hold on, please. Yes, ma'am. Yes. Hold on, please. My program director want to say something to you, okay?
Oh, okay.
Mine? Okay. Her name is Bessie Calloway. Okay, great, Bessie. Hi, good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi, there's a couple of things that I wanted just to expand on that I think that we're just all very excited here in the office, Mr. Mustafa and the whole staff, about the possibility of being a recipient of this grant. One of the questions that you asked was how the youth participants get to our program. And yes, we do have parents that bring their youth to us, but also Take Charge also pays for transportation for the metro and the bus as well. So in an event that a parent could not get their child here, we have other ways as far as supplementing their transportation. If that was a concern of you guys.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that clarification.
Oh, no problem at all. And then our ratio for the GED courses is a 5-to-1 ratio. Ideally, we would like to have it 2-to-1, 2 youth to 1 teacher, because each of our students have individual learning needs. And so whereas one student might be a little bit more advanced than the other, it would be ideal to have smaller class sessions. So that's why we were looking to expand.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Is there anything else you wanted to clarify or ask?
In the history of this particular grant, have you guys ever awarded any funding to the crime prevention area?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, it's definitely a need. We have a really strong program here. We have a lot of students here that are very, very successful, and recidivism means that they do not reoffend. So our success rate when our youth go back into the community, we get them jobs here. We help with resume. We do the social skills building and just life skills. And so, if you were to come out to our site visit, we definitely have a lot of success stories that the youth themselves will share with you. So it's something that really touches our heart here, and something that we're all very passionate about.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome. And thanks for doing the phone interview.
Any more questions? That's it?
No, I believe that's it.
I want to thank you all very, very much for calling.
Oh, you're welcome. And you'll hear back from us.
Oh, excellent.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Man. I love that he